clear this with you. Did you review this one yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
So Miles Morales Spider-Man #1 by Saladin Ahmed has come out. In fact, 3 issues have come out. And this is the first time that I dropped it on the floor.
Oh, what a bummer.
It won't be the last.
That was the first printing.
Oh my god, it's crinkled. Okay, first time Bendis isn't writing it. He said his goodbyes, and I finally made it through that last arc so I could be fresh and ready for Saladin. What's that?
Sorry. Super quick thing. So I just realized that this is the first time that, Bendis is not doing the main title. And then Saladin's also taken over Miss Marvel.
I was going to
Yes.
say,
So
yeah.
all I could figure is, isn't there a bird that steals the eggs from other birds and hatches them? Is Saladin just that bird?
It's a mockingbird.
I got to take your baby.
Except everyone's in on the conspiracy,
They're
and they're
fine.
like, at noon, you will come take my baby. I'm going over here and making other babies.
Yes. Anyway, sorry.
I liked this tangent. Please send your fan fiction of this bird to Nicole at comicsvention.com. Okay. Anyway, so new creative team, new direction. It's your new favorite book. So as I was reading this, if you've never read Miles Morales, it will give you, enough to go on to jump into it. And as I was reading it, I was looking at the art and I was like, gosh, Javier Garrón. I was like, where have I seen him? I mean, he's done a lot of work, but he did the Battle World arc that I really liked. That was the Limbo one, Inferno.
Yeah.
And his art I love his art so much, and I loved that series, and so it got me really excited.
You're a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I just like his art so much. So it's, still following Miles. There's a character, Judge, who's also his friend, as well as Genki, who's still there. Genki's a little cooler, though, in this one, I have to say. Maybe it's just Garron's, art or something. But some kids are getting abducted and being turned into mindless supervillains. Yeah, it's pretty dark automatically. And Miles runs into the Rhino, and he's also looking for a missing kid. They both know a kid that has gone missing and have found themselves in this one situation, and decide to work together. And then in issue 2, there's more working together. And then in issue 3, Captain America also joins, and they solve the mystery. So overall, it was a pretty fun little story arc that we can go through and enjoy. I don't know why it's we. I'm getting tired. So what I really did like was there's some really good Captain America moments in issue 3. The supervillain is just some guy's a dick. And sorry. But you gotta bleep things out, don't you? But there's some really wonderful moments of Captain America, because you have to think about Miles. He's still fairly young. He's in high school. He's dealing with family life and school life and trying to balance the superhero stuff. And it can be really hard and really taxing to try to take that stuff on. But, Captain America, he's good boy Steve. He comes in there and he just says, you know what? When I was facing down facing down the Nazis, with machine guns at me, I told myself I'm scared too, and I don't know what I'm doing, but people need me, so I gotta step up. I gotta do the right thing. And Miles says it's like he has a superpower, but it's just him. So it's just these great moments of him interacting with other superheroes and supervillains, because I like it when Crusher Creel was dealing with Black Bolt in the Black Bolt series that I love that Saladin did, and so he's bringing these villains in and giving them a lot of heart and actual story development, right?
It's one of my favorite tropes is when a B-level villain's like, hey, I'm bad, but I don't steal children.
Yeah.
And they step in and I'm going to help you for 2 issues.
Yeah. And it's just it's like my girlfriend won't talk to me, and some stuff's going bad, but I don't want these kids to be in a bad place. I don't know. It still keeps the heart that Miles Morales, I think, should have as a comic book, and brings enough people into the roster that makes it interesting. And it's not just oh, here's Miles at school again. Oh, here's Miles dealing with maybe sort of having a girlfriend and keeping a secret identity. It's freshening it up a little bit as well. So overall, I think it's pretty solid. And carries the legacy pretty well. So I hope Garrón stays on, because it's It's one of those things like Fantastic Four had Sarah Bocelli on it, and I love Sarah Bocelli, and now we have Aaron Cuter.
Yeah.
And he's fine, but it's not Sarah Bocelli. And it's just the thing that happens time and time and time again where you get an artist that starts it off, and then they either disappear forever onto another project, or they take a break for, an arc, and it's fine, but it's just not what I signed up for, you know? And that just it just never stops being disappointing when those things happen.
Yep.
And Garrón I just love it so much. It's so much fun, and I think it fits so well for this title that I don't want to see you leave, Javier. So that's what I think about that guy.
Cool.
All the guys. Multiple guys.
Good guess.
All righty. Miles Morales, Spider-Man. Thank you, Nicole.